Grade 11 Biology. Overharvesting of wild plants for medicinal purposes. Herbs are found all around us and in great varieties. But what are herbs? Herbs are plants that are used in medicines. Humans extract certain substances from plants, as well as using parts of the plant to create medicine. Since the beginning of human history, we have used plants in order to treat all sorts of problems that can include things like headaches or stomach aches. However, no matter how vast the world may appear, a large number of plant species have disappeared off the face of the earth because of overharvesting.
The problem is taking parts of plants can damage or kill the plant. Killing plants causes part of the issue of overharvesting, in which plants are exploited until they become unsustainable and driven to extinction. But this is necessary, right? We have to sacrifice a few species in order to save our species. Yet you may ask, is there not then hundreds to thousands of plant species that we rely on to create our medicine? Medication has evolved a lot now from the past. Today it is estimated that 80% of the world's population still employs herbs as primary medicines. But why do some pharmaceuticals still use wild herbs to treat diseases? Well, first off, herbal medicines do not have many side effects. Synthetic drugs that are man-made and are usually made from chemicals, not parts of plants. It is known that these drugs have unpredictable effects on humans. Whereas even though herbal medicines may produce unwanted effects occasionally, it is common for there to be currently known information about the herb and what it can do to you. The side effects of the herb sweet basil only include increasing effects of insulin and blood glucose lowering medicine. Herbs are wild harvested because there are no pesticides in these plants, because it was harvested in its natural environment. Most people are concerned today about the use of pesticides because not only is it harmful to the human body, it destroys our environment as well. Wild harvesting of wild herbs is always almost clean of pesticides and do not require the use of pesticides. The herb calilantro had 30 unapproved recorded pesticides used on it. And finally, it's just simply cheaper. With farm-grown herbs, an investment must be made to find the seed, the fertilizer, etc. in order to begin producing herbs. With wild harvesting, well, the plant is already there. All you need to do is harvest it effectively without damaging it. A dandelion is actually a herb. Dandelions can treat the loss of appetite, liver deficiency, diabetes, and much more. The great part about dandelions is they can be wild harvested since there's such a huge abundance of them. You can even find them in your backyard in the summer.
Firstly, the problems of overharvesting is that medicinal plants will become extinct as they become unsustainable because of human interaction. This is an issue since some medicinal plants attract beneficial insects because their diet includes pests that ravage crops. For example, the dandelion attracts an insect called a lacewing, which lays eggs on the plant. The larva that hatches from the egg is particularly useful because they are known for eating aphids, which is one of the most harmful insects that damages plants. As well, the dandelion will also attract ladybugs, which also is known for eating many pests. Another example of plants that draws in beneficial insects is the spearmint, which attracts hoverflies. The maggots, baby hoverflies, that hatch from the eggs are known for raising up on their hind legs to catch aphids, mealybugs, and many other pests as food. The fennel plant attracts many different bugs like hoverflies, trichogramma wasps, minute parrot bugs, and other beneficial insects. If herbal plants continue to be overharvested, these plants will become extinct in the near future. Therefore, overharvesting will cause medicinal plants to disappear, and that means pests will grow in areas where herbs were normally present in. This means that pests will become a much larger problem in the future, and farmers may also be forced to use pesticides in order to save their crops. Secondly, ever since humans have discovered that plants contain therapeutic and health-related properties, we have relied upon plants as a source of medicine. Plants are used to treat the common cold, to control blood pressure and cholesterol, as well as a variety of other types of health problems. However, the problem is that humans are taking too much plants to make medicine, which causes some plant species to become unsustainable. This is known as uncontrolled harvesting, which can destroy a species. It is estimated that around 400 plant species are at the risk of becoming extinct. An example of a plant going extinct is the yew trees, which is used to make one of the most widely used chemotherapy drugs, known as paclitaxel. This drug is important in neutralizing cancer cells by preventing them from splitting. Paclitaxel is used to treat breast, ovarian, lung, and other types of cancer. but this drug requires the need of 6 yew trees in order to make 1 dose of paclitaxel. Other examples of plants that are going extinct is the hoodia that suppresses appetite, and the magnolia tree that fights cancer, mental illness, and heart disease.
In our personal opinion, the overharvesting of wild herbs is not such a great way to produce medicine. As mentioned before, some future cures may become an impossibility because the plant that contained the cure could go extinct. Firstly, the overharvesting of wild plants can result in the future medicinal plants to disappear. The yew tree provides the drug paclitaxel, which is used to cure breast cancer, but is near extinction. Secondly, overharvesting plants from the environment can result in the decline of species, like the fennel herb that attracts a variety of beneficial species of insects.
Finally, another reason why overharvesting is such a problem is because this results in the population of other species to decline when another species, such as herbal plants on the food web, goes extinct. For example, badgers rely on the yew tree as a food source and also evade predators by hiding in a forest of yew trees. If this medicinal plant became extinct, this could result in a huge decrease in the badger population.